Hi, this is Grace from Kalamazoo Bach Festival. I'm here with one of our wonderful singers again. This is Jeff Mitchell. Jeff, tell us what part you sing, and we can go from there. And oh, I guess I should ask you, how are you doing today? Sorry.
Doing fine, Grace. Thank you. Nice
Good,
to be
good.
with you.
Thank you. It's great to have you here.
Thank
And
you.
you are a tenor, correct?
I
Or you
started as a tenor
Right.
a couple of years ago, and then kind of realized I'd be better off as a bass one. So I wasn't hitting those high notes like I wanted to.
Yeah. So baritone essentially is what you're singing, the bass
Yeah,
baritone.
yeah, baritone, that
Yeah.
fits. Yeah.
Good,
Yep.
good. And are you enjoying going from tenor to baritone? How do you like it? I mean, I know
Oh,
your voice has changed.
I always went for tenor just because I could do it, at least when I was younger anyway. And the choir I would join would need tenors more than basses. So I would go ahead and do it, even though I was really more a baritone. So I'm much
Yes.
more comfortable where I am right now.
Good. That's great. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to be comfortable with your voice, and if you can hit those pitches, it
Or
makes a
it's
big
or it's
difference.
no fun. It was a struggle
Yeah.
before,
Yeah.
and every rehearsal was a struggle, and now it's much more pleasurable.
Good. And then how long have you been with Kalamazoo Bach Festival?
Well, let's see. This would be my third year. We're into now.
Yep.
So we stopped towards what was it, March or so of the last season. So
Right.
yeah, that would make 3 years.
Okay. Wonderful. How are you liking
2
it so
full years,
far?
and now on a third.
Yeah. What made you decide to join Kalamazoo Bach Festival? What was the?
Well, I know Corey, executive director, quite well. I taught her daughter Rachel piano for years, and so Corey was always coming over once a week, she and Rachel, and just noticed that the choir was performing Carmina Burana.
Yeah.
And that's something I've sung before, and just a marvelous piece. And I thought, well, now that I'm retired, I've got a little more time, so let's see if they can find a place for me in the Bach Festival Chorus. So I
We're always
joined in
looking for
order
men.
to. I'm sorry.
Always looking for male voices. Always.
Well, yeah, and it's just as you sang it too. It's such a great piece and so fun to sing with orchestra. I love doing the big pieces with orchestra. They're just so fun, and so even the rehearsals are fun.
Yes.
So that's what kind of got me into it. And after now that I've been a while, I enjoy all that we're doing and the people we're with, and it's great fun.
Good. And so why do you sing? How did you get into it? Where did you start with singing?
Well, my sisters and I are lucky that we have two musical parents. So we did a lot of singing in the car, on long family trips to keep us from beating each other up in the back seat, and in church choir. I sang in high school choir, even though I was mostly an instrumental guy. I love singing in the choir as well. And then, fast forward into the 90s, I would sing with the grand chorus at WMU for like Beethoven's Ninth or Verdi's Requiem, Mozart's Requiem. Again, these big pieces with orchestra, I would just join up. So I hadn't done any steady work with any choir until I joined Bach, but it's been great.
Excellent. I mean, your musical background has always been instrumentalist mostly, you said, but you've done song.
Yeah. I was graduated from Western with a degree in music ed, and then I was a band director, my first job out of college. So I was kind of mostly an instrumental guy.
Yeah. And also you're the founder of CAR, correct?
Yeah, I'm the founder of Kalamazoo Academy of Rock. That's right. And now retired, but I had 10 great years, best job in the world. It was so fun. I was just today putting something on Facebook from a performance back in 2011, and I was just shedding tears. It sounded so good to me.
Oh, that's so sweet. You've helped so many young people get into music. I think that's wonderful. We need it.
I mean, what a great group I had to work with and great parents. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And so what are some of the more memorable, and you said you like the big orchestral pieces that we've done. What are the few in the last 3 years? What are some that you've enjoyed the most with Kalamazoo Bach Festival?
Well, yeah, like I said, the Carmina Burana. I love doing the straight classical things. The Bach things are such a challenge, but they're so wonderful when they come together. So I would have to say we were working on Daphnis and Chloe, the Ravel piece.
Yes.
That got canceled because of COVID. We were going to do that with Kalamazoo Symphony, and I was so looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite thing, is these big pieces that we do. Yeah.
Yeah, and looking forward to do more big pieces, which I'm really excited about. That I'm excited
I
about some.
hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. I think maybe next year, we'll see. 2021. Let's hope for that.
Who knows? We were scheduled to do Beethoven's Ninth Symphony.
Oh yes,
and
I
Mahler's
love it.
Second Symphony, and that got called off. I was so looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Beethoven's Ninth is fun. I've done that many times. Carmina, interesting enough, years ago, there was a choir I was in, and they had just done it. So I'd never done it till I was singing with a choir in Ann Arbor prior to moving to Kalamazoo. And so like, that was only my second time doing Carmina Burana, and I loved it. It's so much fun. And I know everybody's familiar with it, right? But like, everybody's familiar with the beginning of it, but not the rest of it, which is still beautiful. And I mean, there's so many different great parts in that.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
I did it in high school, and my mom came to hear it, and she described every little part of it as a little jewel.
Oh,
and I thought that is so appropriate.
Yes,
that's what it, every little section is this wonderful little jewel of music.
Yeah. Are you finding any of the holiday music that you enjoy so far that you've practiced?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
So have you enjoyed any of the holiday pieces that you've practiced so far?
Once again, the Bach piece that we're doing, that Chris,
Wachet auf, the Arise piece. Yeah,
that's great. That's been fun to dig into that. The work of Christmas that I'm just starting to work on now is just a gorgeous thing. I can't wait to hear what that sounds like all together. It's kind of hard to make a judgment on the pieces because we don't really hear them right now as a whole yet. We'll put them together electronically, and we will. But it's kind of hard to really make a decision on what you really like.
It is hard because we're not doing it together. Right.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll make the decision on my favorite when I hear them all.
Yes. When we debut all the pieces, yes.
Right.
So have you found being part of the Kalamazoo Bach Festival, have you enjoyed being in the group so far? I mean, besides the singing?
Oh, very much.
Good.
Very much. I was just very impressed with the musicianship of the people in the chorus. Chris is a fantastic director, very knowledgeable, very kind, he knows his way around the music backwards and forwards. I think he does a great job. He's very welcoming. And the other people in the chorus are friendly and open and just there to make great music and be together. Yeah.
It's a wonderful organization. I love it.
It is very much. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, I know. I miss seeing everybody. It's been very, very challenging not having that Tuesday night gathering of everyone. But it's nice that we can still do it on Zoom and see each other for a bit.
It's a whole different thing, but I'm glad we're doing it.
Me too. Well, I really appreciate you coming today or meeting me today on Zoom and talking with me today about this. Did you have any other comments about the organization that you wanted to add?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We're breaking up a little bit here.
Sorry.
You're kind of going in and out. Interview with this technical issues.
It might be on your side. On this side, it seems to be fine.
You're freezing on me and then going.
Oh, that's not good. Well, then let's finish up. We'll just say thank you so much for being with me today. I appreciate you coming out and talking with me, and I should say coming online and talking with me today. So I look forward to seeing you in person.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. You have a great day, Jeff.
The opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Nice to chat with you.
Nice to chat with you too. Have a great day. Bye.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.